hard hats, and welcome back to Demolish and Build 3 today. Well, build your first office. I think we're all set to go. Let's jump on in. But I'll be honest, this is going to be my third time doing this. Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a second as we get going here. First step is check the construction flags. Well, these are the construction flags, and I'll describe more about these as we go along. From what I have learned, so now next thing they're going to want me to do, as I know, they're going to want me to get into the vehicle. I'm waiting for it to prompt on up because I don't want to get too far ahead of the game. Enter the vehicle. Enter the skid steer from the front, as I learned, because that's where the door is, of course. So you want to enter from there. All right, what I'm going to do is, you can see the little marker in the center of the screen. I'm actually going to move the marker and move our viewing range down to the tablet, because what I'm going to need to be doing is putting down some slabs, and I'll have to keep moving the cursor over to the tablet to release these slabs, which is kind of a pain. So if I just leave it there, it'll be a little bit easier. So we got some slabs to put down. Need a good foundation for any building. So what you can see here, well, actually, no, let me move the camera over. Let me get the cursor on. You can see there's a little hook symbol as I try to make a circle around it right there on the bucket. And that's what we got to get over to where, at least on this case, the concrete slabs are. So we want to get this over. Maybe a little bit hard to see. If I lower it down there, and I can see on the tablet, pickup showed up. So we'll pick that on up. And we're going to bring this over and put it on down. So on the construction flags, you can see two flags. The red one is the important one. Tells you what material you need. And as you see, once I lower this down, the flag's going to turn. Once it turns green enough, that means you got it in the right spot. And let's go ahead and I say drop it. Okay, why won't you drop the tile? I'm trying to drop the tile. Alright, I did get the first tile down. It was kind of glitchy, but I finally got it. Yeah, hopefully they fix out some of these bugs before the Prologue comes out on March 1st. At least the ones I'm running into. Alright, pick that up. Let's try this again. Yeah, when I went to third person, it gave me the option to finally drop the tile. It wouldn't let me do it from in cab here for some reason. But anyways, yeah, you can see the red flags there. So if I lower this down, a couple of them were turned green, and there we go. That time it was a little glitchy, but I had to get it just right for it to say drop tile. Let's move around here. Pick that up. Picking up seems to be nice and easy. It's the dropping part of it. Where it's giving me a little bit of trouble. The first time I did it, didn't give me any trouble. So yeah, I've been running across different things here and there. Oh, that one in place nice and easy. Yeah, so as I said, this is like my third time trying to record this episode. The first time, of course, you know, it's like with any new game, you're just trying to figure out some things, and it was getting kind of clumsy about halfway through. I was like, okay, I need to restart the recording. At least now I got some idea of what we're trying to do here, what all the symbols mean, the red flags, green flags, why some things would work, some things wouldn't work. The second time, I got about, I'd say about 95% done, and then my character wouldn't move at all. So I was like, I'm 90% done. Currently, the way the Prologue is working, by the way, as well, if you exit back to the main menu, and it says continue game, it doesn't continue where you left off. It kind of restarts the whole job itself. Okay, so why aren't we picking up this tile here? Alright, why are you being so glitchy again? How about if I go third person? Okay, wait a minute. Maybe it was hitched on up. Okay, sorry, it was hitched up. Just didn't see the cable myself. That was my bad, and now I didn't see the cable. I was like, why isn't that picking up? It was picking up. Yeah, some of it's me, a little bit it's the game, but some of it is mostly me as per usual. Alright, come on, give me the drop symbol. Give me the option to drop it. If I go third person, alright. We'll do it that way. We'll do it that way. Pick up the pallets of wooden beams. Alright, so I know the hook is on that side. You can see the up arrow turned yellow, which means I should be able to hook up to it, which we can. Alright, the game wants me to place the pallets where the arrow is, which we will do. But I think I'm going to move it to the other side, honestly. I didn't want to go third person, I just want to drop it. I'm waiting for the arrow to disappear. Good. I'm actually going to pick these up and actually going to move them over to the other side. Because like I said, I've done this before. It'll just be easier if I put it on the other side. Just watch out for the tree, though. So we'll go ahead and put that down. Okay, I'm going to exit the vehicle in just a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up for the next piece of material that I need to move. Which should be these right here. So exit the vehicle. Ooh, I think I just hurt myself. There is a medical kit in the back of the truck. Yeah, so it's telling me to do the next step of what we're going to do because it's getting kind of late. You got to go over to the truck and it'll skip you to the next day, like taking a coffee break in Construction Simulator. We can hear the truck starting up. Too bad we can't like really see us driving off or something, but we just get like a black screen for about 10 to 15 seconds or so, and then it'll be morning. Just give it a moment here. All right. So open up the inventory and select the right tool, which is, of course, the hammer. We got a hammer and a flashlight. So you can see right here, it's red, which means there's not enough material close enough to complete this task right here. So you can see we need a hammer and 2 beams. Over here, hammer and 2 beams. Over here, hammer and 2 beams. But we can see we got a green flag. What I found out was trying to hammer these in. If you look at the crosshair, you can see the center is white. Wait until it turns yellow, and then you can hammer away and you'll get it done. The first couple times I was doing this, my first recording, it was kind of messy trying to figure out the sweet spots. And then once I figured it out, it's like, oh yeah, there we go. So the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to pick up a stack of beams. You can see on the beams on the right hand side, it says 3. That's the number of beams that we have. So if we drop these down, we know it needs 2 here. All right, let's go ahead and get our hammer. Yep, it's yellow. All right, and now we got left with 1 beam. So what we're going to do is actually, I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to bring it over to here. But we need 2 beams. That's only 1. Let's grab another stack. Plop it on down. It turned green. Perfect. Yellow crosshair. There we go. Up here. All right, so we're all green here, so we should be good to go. This one here, that is green, so wait for the yellow crosshair. The ghost images can be a little bit difficult to see once in a while, depending on the skyline. Like I said, this is the 3rd time I've actually built this building, so I kind of know where everything goes. Let's see, we need 2 beams. How many is this one? This should work. So it's just not in the right area. Now, this is where we're going to might be a little bit tricky. Yeah. Every time I get to the fourth beam, I get the same thing. So we got 2 beams here, and it's not reading that up there. If I pick this up and I walk over, you can see it turns green. But the second I try to get the hammer out and it drops to the ground, turns red, it doesn't recognize them. They're too far away from the trigger. So what I learned is I'm going to walk up to this beam here and try to... It can be done. It took me a few tries, actually, maybe like 10. Get it just like that. See how it just picked itself up and leaned up? Now it's in the trigger. And like I said, hopefully they figure out, fix some of this stuff before the Prologue comes out on March 1st. All right, so we need more beams, but those beams over there must be close enough, so go ahead and do that. Do that. Okay, so that one's green. We're close enough, but we're not close enough to hammer it in. We do have a ladder over here. Now, it's kind of interesting. When I got out of the skid steer, that's the first time I've injured myself, so I don't know where my health bar is to know when I got to, heal myself. All right, let's get off the ladder. And actually, I think that's the only thing I need the ladder for here. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, no. Let's do that. Let's put this back over by the truck. All right, so apparently the beams I placed down are close enough, which is good. Don't have to do a whole lot of fiddling around with it. And that's why I put them where they were. Where the game has you put them, it's going to get a little bit more messy. So now we need different material. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the skid steer once again. And I'm going to bring the other ones over. Let's try not to hurt myself. Actually, let me go over here. Like I said, you heard me go, ooh, when I got out of the skid steer. So I'm not really sure. That's a weird sound. Anyways, I think I'm healed. I have no idea. Better safe than sorry. Actually, I'm probably just sorry. Let's go ahead and... Yep, that's yellow. Should be able to pick that up. And the same thing. Let's just get this kind of close enough so... Hopefully it's in all the triggers. This one here, I'm not too sure if it's going to be close enough or not. But while we're in the skid steer, we can see some of the stuff is green. Plywood will be next. Wait. Yep, over here. Let's pick that up. Now, hopefully with everything I learned in the first 2 times that I can actually finish this episode. Hopefully I can get this episode out on time for you guys at this point. Plop that down, and I will need the roofing not too far from now, so... I'm going to bring this over to where we put the first pallet of beams. Okay, another thing I think what maybe glitched me out on the second recording was I tried to stack things, and I think that caused a problem. Alright, and now let's exit. Alright, everything seems to be close enough. I see a lot of green flags, which is great. Alright, so I look for the yellow dot in the middle of the crosshair, which I see. That's done. Perfect. That's done. I can see the front wall. I do see a red flag there, so I'll probably just pick something up and carry it over. Yeah, so what do I need over here? Okay, I need 4 of those, not a problem. Yeah, let's get this done. A little finicky as you can see, but in the end it'll get you there. Alright, put that away, and now I need 4 of those. And where's that stack? That stack is over here. So once again, when I pick these up, you can see there's a post-it on there. It says 6 on it. Not close enough, apparently. This is the other part I kind of found where it wants the material. Okay, it was green there for a second. Okay, but now it's going to be... Oh, no, it's going to let me put it there. So sometimes you may put it in the zone, and you'll see the ghost image there will turn red. That means there's something in the way, of course. Well, luckily, nothing's in the way here. I'm going to pick these up and bring these down over here. But I think I'm done with the first building, if I remember correctly. Everything's done there. Yeah, everything looks good. So back into the skid steer. Once again, enter the skid steer from the front. The game... Okay, I did crouch. Interesting. I tried crouching before, and it didn't let me crouch, but now it lets me crouch. Well, as long as it's working now, that's all that matters to me. Alright, wait for that arrow to turn yellow. Alright, now we're on to the second building. And we'll knock these out pretty darn quick. But at least as recording-wise goes, this is going a lot smoother than the first 2. Now, the first one, well, I was just all over the place trying to figure out things on my own. But hopefully, you know, if you guys decide to get the Prologue on March 1st, and you're watching these videos here, hopefully what I'm showing you is going to be helpful to you. And then, of course, like always, what happens is you guys play the game, and then you guys figure something out that I did not know about. Because you're not going to learn everything about the games yourself. There's always a trick that someone learns. Now basically, on my second recording, I got this building almost all the way done. I was doing the second part of the roof. And then, for some reason, my character wouldn't move anymore, so... I hope I don't get to that same spot and it freezes up on me again. I mean, the game didn't freeze. It was my character that froze. Everything else was kept on going. I could take out the hammer. I just couldn't move. Bueller, why aren't you... Not sure why I can't pick up this last one. Let me try to get a different angle at it here. A different angle we shall. Oh, there we go. Okay, wait, it was there for a second. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now, before I go any further, we're going to go ahead and grab some of this material. And of course, we know we need these first. Alright. Oh, good. I see a lot of green. That's what I wanted to see when I drop those down. Alright, hammer. And like I said, look for that yellow dot. in the crosshair, that's usually a good start. Alright, now we got ourselves a good footing. We are going to run out of these beams here. I'll have to go get the second one, but I may just go ahead and grab a stack. Are you telling me I don't have 6 here? So it must be 1 stack of 3 and... Well, I'm still crouched. I'm like, why can't I run? Because you're crouched. That'd be a good reason why. So you can, without moving the pallets, just come over here and grab a stack if you want to. That one's kind of floating. All right, back to the hammer. Come on. Get it in there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to pick up this. Hopefully I don't get stuck on anything as I bring it on over here. And we're going to throw it into the dumpster. Hopefully that kind of stays there. Don't know if that's where it needs to go, but that's where it's going. Alright, so now we need those. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick this up and just kind of put this over here for now out of the way. But let's jump back into the skid steer. I do got a stack of it there. But instead of me running back and forth and grabbing a stack here and there, let's just go ahead and start moving this stuff over. Try to be gentle with it. Doesn't say it's, I'm not seeing any green flags there. I did grab the right material, right? No, I didn't. No, because I'm an idiot. Wait, I do need... I'm still using these. Alright, hang on a second here. Let me grab this and bring this on over. How many do we need? Okay, this is 1. We need... I actually need 12. Alright, I think I'll carry these on over. I don't remember using this many the first time, but that's fine. I'll get my exercise in. That should be... Alright, so wait a minute. Do you want me to put this in here? Do I got a green? Yeah, okay, we got a green flag. Let's get those done. Just to get the beams out of the way so I don't keep tripping over them. Alright. And now I need 2 more. Now let me pick this one up because this is the loaner. And we'll place them inside. I am liking the concept of the game. I'm hoping that it's kind of like slowly build up as you go along, like in a career. when the game comes out, but we shall see. Yeah, yellow dot in the center is what we want. All right, so now we need. All right, so we got these. Looking for the yellow dot. This should be the flooring. Let me crouch down. Maybe that'll help. There we go. It's a little finicky. Okay, that's done. That one's done. It's nice when you just bring the whole pallet over and you got everything that you need. And then, okay, that's not close enough, but that's fine. We just need 2. Is this 2 on this one? Please tell me that's got 2. Perfect. Okay, but you're not in the right spot apparently. How about outside? All right, outside looks good for you. All right, so now for the ceiling, we need, of course, the plywood and the roofing. The roofing is this right here. Oh, no, enter from the front. All right, we're going to go over here and we're going to move this. Plywood. Don't know where I put that. I think it's on this side of the building. There it is. Yeah, that's good. Damage the new building you just put up not long ago with the plywood that you're trying to carry over. Hard to lower it down when the bucket's hitting the ceiling or the roof of the building that you're trying to build. All right, so we'll put the plywood on one side and we'll put the sheet metal roofing on the other side. And hopefully the game doesn't freeze up on me again, because this is the process where it did. All right, is everything green in here or not green? Oh, everything's green. Okay, yep. All right, I got my fingers crossed that nothing goes bad here for like freezing up, but if it does, it's what you'll be getting. Because I'm not going to do this a 4th time. Well, okay, everything, I'm moving, so that's a good sign. That is a very, very good sign. Let me go ahead and check. Well, before I check the tablet, what I want to do, or I should do, is take another screenshot here. I shouldn't say take another. Take my first. Perfect. So I think if I hold Y, it brings up the phone. Use laptop. Task. I did everything. Penalties and bonuses. I don't see anything. Now that the area is cleared, I'm trying to build my first office. It won't be much, but it should be sufficient for the start. Yeah, I think we did everything. Everything's green, which is good. Penalties and bonuses. I don't see anything there. I don't know if I'm supposed to pick up any trash or not, but we're gonna go ahead and finish the job. So the first job we got 3 stars at 100%. So let's see what we get here. I mean, we're not going to get any cash. A 5-star. How about that? I wonder if it's also something to do with time. Maybe if it takes a while for you to do it time-wise, that could do something with it. Have no idea. Let's go ahead and hit continue. just to see. I think it said 3 jobs that we get in the prologue. So we've done 2. We'll see when we get back to the main menu if it says continue and what the next job might be, to see if we'll do another episode. Oh, okay, when it says continue, it just brings us right in here. Well, we will do another episode, I do believe. Demolition Build, we got ourselves a symbol right there, which is kind of cool. Actually, that might be a better screenshot right there. But yeah, Demolish Build 3, Episode 2. my 3rd time recording, but yeah, went a lot better than the first couple, and I learned quite a bit. And hopefully everything I'm showing you here will be helpful to you when the game comes out, the Prologue series, on March 1st. And once again, the full release is scheduled for Q2 of this year, so look forward to that. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in Demolition Build 3. But until then, have a good one.